Welcome back. So we just killed this dude. Wait, did I delete the wrong one? Doesn't look like that's where we are, does it? It is. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll feed the dog. We brought him a bone. We're not doing 7 anymore because we're carrying some of that dude's gear. Some would call us a dirty murdering bastard, but that's not how I think we're supposed to think about ourselves. Excuse me. There was some herb lore somewhere in this forest, I think. I wonder if it's nearby while the dog eats its bone. Okay, I'll give you to 11 to get off your bone, and then I'm going to call you. Okay, that was more than 11. Sun's pretty much set. This is going to be our main base of operations. I don't know if we can get to it without crossing a river though. There's nothing urgent back in my camp. There's that leather, which is at least, I think, 10 days away from being done, but over a week for sure. So we can mess around here for a while. Try to clear out some of this unexplored stuff. Okay, how's it looking? It's looking like down there. You do have to cross the river. Do you have to cross it twice? Not sure. Anyway, we'll see if these guys have a quest for me. And hopefully this quest giver will not disappear if they do. Does he have a Kamale spear? No. He doesn't have a spear. And they don't have a carving axe for me. Well, if I can get across to that strip of land, barking alarm. What does he see? A fox, okay. Never seen so much river with so few rapids. That shows up on this, or sort of it does. We're only a bit tired. Just little dinky half rapids is about all that's showing up. We have a shelter up here, but there's no cellar at it. Can I see it in the dark? Oh, there it is. Well, we brought some furs, so we'll sleep okay here. Just out of curiosity, I don't even have my shovel, but I want to see what the game will say. Oh, it would have let me do it if I had my shovel with me. So I guess dead month is the last month you can dig a cellar in, and then in December, I forget what it's called, center month or something maybe, or pearl or something. You can't anymore. Or winter. Maybe it's just called winter month. Winter, then center, then pearl rings a bell, but I'm not sure. Is this bone done? Pretty much. Pretty much done. So we better head back. And I'll eat some of the Nirpez food. And we'll call Shadow away from his bone. In fact, we'll just leave the bone. Not much left on it. Dead Nirp. I guess we'll go hunt those guys. And their head start will be me taking off my clothes. We'll leave the squirrel alone. Did I come here before and not find anything? Because I would not have said reindeer unless I zoomed in and, you know, there was a herd of reindeer. I would have said like reindeer 5 north of here or something like that if I got close, but not close enough to actually zoom in on them. Sure isn't any trace of them now. There's a willow grouse that was sleeping. Okay, so this is, you know the drill. If we can't find it at first, we go 1 square around in each direction from the X. And if we're still not seeing anything, we give up. And you could say, well, you can't see them on the wilderness map. Well, that's kind of hit or miss, that seeing animals in the distance. These really feel like they've despawned to me. I'm even going above and beyond and going 2 squares away in some directions, and come on, bird, go away. Here. We'll try this. All right. Well, it's morning and we're lively, so we can look around a bit. We don't really have much food. We have no food for the dog. But come on, this is Kaumo. This is the hunting capital of the game. Surely if we just look around a bit, we'll see something to hunt, right? So, there you go. I think it's just one east of us, and then what kind of elk have we got? A bull elk. It's not a big one. So, its head start is going to be me taking off my battle gear. And eating, oh wow, 7 minutes. It's amazing how long that took to eat. And then dropping everything except that. Ah, we didn't bring our sword. Oh, we did. Well, there's a sword, that's not ours. But we will use the sword that the, that guy was pretty well armed. He had a sword and a shield. He could have really messed us up. So we won't bring the axe. And we'll use a short sword instead of our broadsword that we didn't bring. And we'll bring our doodads and our food. And drop stuff here. I wonder just how much stuff people have lost because they dropped it and forgot to bookmark it. I've come close, as you've seen on this series, if you're a loyal viewer, of which we have 0, I'm sure, but if you are our one loyal viewer, you've seen where I forgot to bookmark where I left the dog once with all my stuff, and that was a little bit scary. Okay, where is it? It's sort of, yeah, there's like trees and it's kind of in a clearing, and there's maybe a cross off to the northwest of it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's northeast of where the first tracks are. Maybe that's a way to find it. So remember, he has like a 10-minute head start, so it's going to take a while to find where he went, probably. But isn't it relaxing to hunt elk where all of the tracks are theirs? Especially when, you know, you're hunting them on the day you discover them. And arguably that's another flaw in the game, is that animals don't start leaving tracks until you find them. But I suppose in reality the world would be covered in old tracks. There's the elk. So we're going to start running. And even though there's snow on the ground, we're still not in the snow building fatigue. Look how close he's letting me get. Then he runs not directly away from us. Okay. You want to run over there? No. Changed his mind. He's doing it again, which I don't like because it's giving him a chance to rest extra. If he does it again, I may put a javelin in him. I don't know. Okay, that's more like it. That's acceptable behavior. And he looks like he's slowing down. And we're still doing 14 or 15, so we're fine. And he even did a little style in there, which he could not, doesn't have the energy for that. And it looks like he's breathless. And we'll take off our javelin and start walking. And now we'll finish him off. Okay. Let's see how big he is. It's one thing I used to do a lot with bull carcasses, or with elk carcasses, is see how big of a one I could get. 708 pounds. I think that's on the big end of a not big bull elk. There will be a lot to carry. I might need the dog to help me. We'll see. In fact, I almost certainly will, because I had some furs and stuff. So yes, we might not be able to carry all the furs back. We'll see. And we have our battle gear and blah, blah, blah. Two hours and 45 minutes to get a fine skin. Boo. See, those are the bigger size skin. The other ones were 22. You can get 22 and 24 off of an elk. So this would have been a really good candidate for leather, but I've already got my leather soaking. I don't need more leather. And butcher away. It's going to take another 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yes, 319 cuts. So we're not even going to be going back to our main encampment. We're going to be going to this one. And that elk has more meat than I can carry. And I'm thinking of putting some on my dog. We're weary. Well, we're going to get rid of 2 of them right away. Which way did he come from? I think we were chasing him from the northwest. I sort of like, when I sacrifice, I like to pretend that the animal kind of got away. So I like to continue in the direction that he's going and sacrifice it there. Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah. If you can't find it, Shadow, I will, okay, he ate it. Be happy to take it back. I don't know how much he can carry. Can he carry 60? He can. Okay. I'm going to drop the antlers. We're going to drop 3 of the bones. We're going to drop the short sword. And the javelin. That's all we can drop. I wonder what his capacity is. I know it's not like infinite. Well, let's just try 5 at a time. Does looking, it's carrying 71 cuts. Drop. Push. Pick up 4. I'm glad it's not infinite. That would be silly. Push 2. Push 1. I just guessed the right amount the first time. Let me take away 1. And then try to push 1 back and make sure I'm not... Okay, that's his max. That's what he can carry. 71 pounds. And what does that mean for us? Drop. Three elk bones and 2 elk antlers. Did that work out perfect or what? So, elk bones and antlers. So we've got to go northwest and then southwest. Well, southwest. Probably not going to make it. Do we have our punt? We do, right? Oh no, that's with our stuff. Because it looks like this is the rapids, and that would greatly shorten, well, greatly, it would shorten our travel distance fairly significantly. What to do? This is the problem with elk. It's so labor intensive to skin them and butcher them. And then that's just the beginning. Up there, down there. If that river wasn't there, it would be totally doable, which means I need to go get my punt. Okay, we dropped right on it. Okay. So we're leaving 33 cuts behind. To get the rest of the meat to a cellar. Okay, at least we won't die of thirst. Drop the punt, wield the paddle. Okay, the dog didn't drown. If I tried to swim across a river carrying my full capacity, I would drown. But he's still got his 71 elk cuts with him. I've got to rest off my fatigue. Okay. That definitely seems like it was the right call, but it still remains to be seen. If we had just made it like 5 more squares, I would have said, yeah, we're going to make it. Now I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it. Okay, I remember this one because I stuck it where now it looks like it's still one over. Okay. All right, fam, we made it. Nice. Get the meat off the dog. Whew! I would say that was very well done. Give him a fresh elk bone. He probably won't want it. Oh, he does. And we'll go back for the rest in the morning. In the morn. It's below 0, so it should keep. I think we're going to cook. We're going to cook all the rest of it, probably on site. Then we're going to come back here. I was going to say pick up this stuff, but this stuff is still our full capacity. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let me see, how far is our home shelter? And it's right here. is not that far away. We're going to go get the meat, we're going to bring it here, and we're going to calculate how much of it we need to cook in order to carry everything out. That's what we're going to do. It'll probably be about half of it, so we'll cook half and carry half. And we can leave a certain amount of stuff here. I'll eat the last of the Nearpez bear cuts. And yeah, the dog didn't need much of his bone. I'm lively, that's good enough. I didn't even drop my furs to get a good night's sleep. Oh wait, no, the furs are all back with my stuff. Never mind. Excuse me. So I've still got the paddle and the punt. So back we go to get the rest. Is there anything I have on me? I don't really need that. And but it's only 2 pounds. I might as well bring it. You never know what I'll run into. An extra weapon might be helpful. Yeah, I need everything I've got. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, this you reckon thing is a little bit cheesy. Oh, there's a baby elk. So, and okay. Is this a big elk? No. Discovered semi-cheesily. It's part of the game, but just knowing something's there in the distance, what is that? Either I come across an elk or I didn't. But the way that I rationalize it is, you know, I'm walking through the forest, I'm looking at the ground and I'm seeing tracks. And here I saw those elk tracks as I was stumbling through the forest. Sounds legit, doesn't it? So we're back here already, so that wasn't too bad. Ooh, a wolf. Now I'm a bit scared when I zoom in that wait, the wolf is where this is where the bones and antlers were. The wolf is between us and the kill. fight one wolf, but it's certainly not enough to fight a wolf pack. And we have enough on our hands, so it's not what I want. Wolf. One northwest of here. So did the wolves eat on this carcass at all? Or on this meat? 33. No, that's exactly how much the punt and the paddle weighed. So yeah, that's why I was a little bit annoyed. I thought they've eaten all of the cuts, and they might be, you know, they might prevent me from retrieving my furs easily. I'd have to come back for them with battle gear. Actually, regarding my battle gear, that would be a bit of a dilemma. So anyway, anywho. There's a fox here. What kind of fox? An Arctic fox. That's tempting. But I don't have a fox trap on me. Or I might even set one up. Fox traps here. Wait a minute. Better to specify. Because Arctic fox are really worth the trouble more than regular fox. I don't know the exact difference in the value of their fur, but it's significant. Okay. So, and this was a dead near from, oh no, that's where I found the elk in the night. That's where I saw the elk that I couldn't see until I saw it. And we're back. Let's see if these cuts stack. 33. They stacked. Interesting. It feels like a couple of them are missing. Was it 319? I thought it was like 321. Maybe it was 319. Okay, so what are we going to leave here? What are we not going to leave here is really the question. Get the elk bones and put them in the cellar. Feed the dog. We're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that. We're going to bring our doodads. We're going to not bring our punt. But we can move our punt, I suppose. So yeah, I thought we were going to have to cook some of them, but do we? Do we really? I don't think we do. If if I take that and what, 270 of them? No, 256. I'm bad at math. Should have said 257. No, I'm even worse at math than I thought. 248. Works out perfect. Yeah, basically we're just going to carry back to our base camp, to our main, well, the shelter we've been using most regularly of late, everything that we carried last night. Except, oops, drop 69. Drop 71. Push 71. Pick up 69. So we can bring 2 more pounds of stuff. I guess the short sword is what we had. Or we could bring a bone, but we have lots of bones at our camp, and it's not far. Remember, this is the one we set up as the bonus site, so it really came in handy, didn't it? Yeah, if we hadn't have had this, I think we would have cooked it all and tried to hike it out the next day back to our main one. Okay, so call the dog and tell him to come. And he agrees. This isn't necessary, I could just zoom out, but I like to role play that when the dog's eating, I tell him, okay, time to get off your bone, let's go. I don't really have any idea what time of day it was when we killed the elk. But I'd like to think nothing will go bad when it's below freezing. And on top of that, most of this stuff has been in the cellar for, okay, that's where we're going, overnight, but we'll see. If it all goes bad, it won't be the end of the world either. It'll just be annoying. Doo-doo. Let's get him a semi-fresh elk bone, because he's been a good dog. He's been very helpful for a change. And the leather's still leathering. Okay, so in the next episode we're going to be tanning the elk skin and drying the meat. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.